When you start a story, do you come at it with from a perspective of let me start with my character and then build the story, or do you start with here's the plot, here's the idea for the story, who's the best character for this?
If I began with the plot, I would be so bored, I would never write it. Because I would feel like I had already, solved all the problems. And I always begin with a character and a problem. And that's where I begin. And then I start adding in the other characters, and then I let it unfold. I am telling myself the story as I go along. And believe me, there are some wrong turns along the way that get edited out.
Are you plotting ahead of time and keeping some kind of plan, or are you a pantser just kind of going as you see it, or some combination thereof?
I am definitely a combo. I am not I will not plot out. What I do is I keep a table as I work. So every chapter I note, what happens in the chapter, what the goal is of the character at that point, who else is in the chapter, where it takes place physically, what's going on with them emotionally. And that's sort of my running tally to let me know where I am. If there's someone key in the story that I haven't seen for a few chapters, I'll say to myself, wow, you need to get back to so-and-so, or you're veering off course here. So you need to get back to the central problem, which is driving the story. And then, of course, then you have to go back and go, okay, what's irrelevant? What did I write in this book that was completely irrelevant? Or what's coming out? Or what haven't I developed enough? And my table helps me say, okay, I've seen people who do those charts that, sure. I cannot do those to save my life.
I'm trying to solve a conspiracy theory, and here's my mind showing on the wall.
No way.
Yeah, I don't do that either. I do some plotting, and I usually know my ending because I figure if I have a destination in mind, then I at least know more or less I'm heading north. So we can figure this out one way or another, and then we'll stop along the way and see what's available. But then sometimes the characters talk me out of my ending, which even better.
That's the best, because you want the ending that's appropriate for that character.
So when do you find that a character like Sabine comes to life for you? Is it early in the process? Is it after you've been writing them for a while? When do you feel like, yes, I've got this person?
Wow. I wish it was early in the process.
That makes things so easy.
Yeah, I think through the process of writing, that's when I really start to understand that character. When I see how the character reacts with other characters, that really tells me a lot about who that person is. And I try, and as I'm writing scenes and she's interacting with other characters, I try just to let her go and to say what she wants to say and to not try and put her in a box. And that's when I learn a lot about who that character is.